everyone, I'm Megan.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is Galpash, and we are on episode 10 of Wynonna Earp.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm just waiting to see what happens next.
What are you doing, Bobo?
That was Willis.
That's a bummer.
What did they think they were gonna do going into the bar like that?
Yeah, everything's legal. He legally bought it. He paid money for it. It was a legal negotiation. Oh, were they distracting him while they were planting a...
I don't know.
What the shit? Ew.
Seriously.
Dip is nasty.
Agreed.
What is happening?
Sometimes too much mystery at the very beginning can be more annoying than interesting.
There is a way to kind of bring in new storylines. But yeah, just kind of throwing it out there, you're left more just kind of annoyed rather than intrigued.
Agreed.
God damn, Kim, dude. It picks up radio frequencies sometimes. What kind of frequencies?
His filling is picking up the wire? Is that possible? Is that scientifically possible? To have a filling pick up radio signals?
Ooh, bird.
Really? Are you jealous that she's with
Big time.
Yeah.
Doc?
Hey, don't hurt yourself, right? And I'm gonna.
She's an adult woman who can make decisions for herself and she can choose who she wants to sleep with.
Agreed.
Dolls. Come on, man. You're both adults. Act like it. My goodness.
You tell him, honey.
I will. Yay. Ooh. Girl, you at work.
Seriously. Door open.
Emily's office. Yeah. Okay, here's the
Awkward.
What the?
It's just sex. They're both adults. If they want to have sex, then they can. Why is this a big deal?
Because
I don't know.
Because everything apparently matters when it comes to sex.
Y'all are making a mountain out of a molehill here.
Seriously.
It's just sex. You're adults. It's okay. My goodness.
Apparently it's not okay, honey. It's a big fucking deal.
Like, I guess and for me personally as a writer, I don't enjoy love triangles. So the Doc, Dolls, and her triangle, I find love triangles to be a little lazy writing in my opinion, but I like them as friends. Is that bad?
No, but they're probably not gonna be friends.
Oh,
What?
Still, I'd like to check it out for myself.
man. Love triangles!
You want to choose? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't see the chemistry with them. Do you?
I can see them trying to put them closer together to make that chemistry appear.
I can see them having a really great bond, but I struggle to see it as romantic. I do.
What about her and Doc?
Thinking of training in hostile environment survival tactics.
You also grew up in
If only because it's non-committal.
I can see that.
I think Whiskey Jim might have been pulling my boob.
Pulling my boob. I'm gonna use that reference now every time I think you're lying. Like, are you pulling my titty?
Silver dread?
She's like,
Why?
I'm not gonna include that. That's terrible. Or maybe I will. Who knows? Did I take shrooms? What's happening? One of us. Gooble gobble, gooble gobble. One of us.
Courtney, you must be.
Us as well.
Ha
Your bath is ready.
ha ha ha. We're a cult. We're a cult.
I feel a real connection with you, Courtney.
Don't hurt her.
Ditto.
No. Oh, don't hurt.
I hope that was clean.
I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
She's just a pawn in this terrible, terrible scheme.
So long.
But just because she's a pawn doesn't mean she can't be dangerous.
Woke up in a creepy jackal.
Who said anything about hiding?
Random bear.
That somehow snuck up on them and was able to punch her away. Oh.
All right, that was a little lame. The bear like just rising behind him like, ah, and I was just kind of playing with her like, heh.
It's really. Do you think that might be Waverly? Or not Waverly, Willow?
No. How was she able to kill him?
That's why I was asking if she could be Willa.
What the hell was that? You both.
They have a connection, honey.
What?
You never got proof that her sister was dead. You saw her father hanging, but did you see her sister?
She would remember Willa though. She would remember what she looked like.
Yeah, for a long time.
She was so young. Would she really look the same?
She was their older sister, wasn't she?
She's lying.
She's not lying.
Wait,
She was dead.
what? That's Willa? Yeah, I don't know. That's very interesting.
Well, I never thought that she was dead.
Well, I didn't either, but I thought that maybe the Revenants were using her.
That's what I was thinking too. But
Not her just, you know.
being called away from going into the woods at one point and then
Listen,
ending up in a
get
cult.
car and, well, the thing is that when you give someone butts in here,
Oh,
Willa.
so she recognizes her.
But not her own sisters.
Well, okay, so I guess if
You're
the
young
kids
enough.
were really young, they wouldn't even recognize her, really.
Maybe they didn't have her face committed to memory. I don't know.
Yeah. But the aunt recognized her pretty immediately.
No shit.
Huh. Yeah, I would have thought, and I had the hunch that the Revenants had taken Willa and they were like using her.
Well, I thought that they were going to use her against them, especially since she could handle the weapon.
That she was going to be evil.
Mhm.
I thought that they were going to turn her evil or something.
What if the secret that the witch had but wouldn't tell Bobo was where Willa was?
But why would the witch be involved in that?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe a location spell, something like that. Maybe, who knows?
I have no clue.
I don't either, but that's a possibility though, that she knew where Willa was and he needed Willa in order to break the curse.
I have no idea.
Me either.
I have no idea. But it was a good episode. It wasn't the best episode.
No.
It, like, don't get me wrong, I still love the show. I love the show. But just in terms of
Quality.
critique, constructive criticism that I have, the love triangle thing, like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. I thought that the bear just appearing and rising behind them was kind of like, wait, what? You would hear a bear. You would see a bear. It's kind of, I don't know. But just
remember,
little
there
stuff
was
like that.
a wolf behind that one chick. It was just random wolf.
Wolf. Or he avoided the wolf. When Dolls was inside the truck and the wolf was just sitting there on the roof like how do you get away from that?
The only thing I could think is that he was firing his weapon at it.
Pew pew. Yeah, but like I said, I still enjoy the show. Are you pretty much at the same percent?
I'm sorry,
okay, no, that's fair. I think that it's still gonna improve. But this episode is kind of just. Boop. I'm interested to see where the Willa stuff goes.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if I'm right. Really, but yeah, I'm also interested to see what goes on there. Like, especially since she has amnesia, she said. Kind of curious. I really want to know what the freak Dawes is.
Dolls.
Dawes.
He never pronounced his name right. You're like, Dawes, that guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
That's how little I care for his character, honestly. Honestly, it's just the honest truth. I don't really care for his character.
There's when you have an element of mystery in something, you can really only prolong that nugget of mystery and keep your audience intrigued for so long before they start getting kind of tired of like, okay, we get it. There's this ailment that he's dealing with, and yeah, we know he's got to shoot himself in the neck. We know.
But they've barely even brought that up since the one episode where it was a huge
there's been a lot.
deal.
There's been a lot going on, but
yeah,
when you have that thing of, oh, what is it? It's an ailment, and he has to like treat himself in the neck. You really should kind of, even if it's bit by bit, kind of feed into that where you're kind of adding a little bit more of a resolution of what it is through as the story progresses. Because if you just kind of keep your audience hanging on with the same thing without any kind of progression with it, you kind of lose interest. You kind of got to keep people hooked, like, I don't know. I really don't know how to describe it, but keeping people hooked on the same thing of like mystery without adding any additional information that gives it you're kind of unveiling a little bit more of his backstory. I don't know. It seems kind of. Yeah. I'm a little like, just tell us more.
They need to learn maybe something from the Blacklist because they have a single question that you've been asking for freaking.
I'm not gonna
seasons.
lie. I'm not gonna lie though. Even with you love it. I'm at the point where I'm just annoyed at this point. I'm like, is he her dad? I don't even fucking care anymore.
Well, no, you know he's not her dad.
Anyway,
but they kept it going for several seasons, and I was intrigued. Especially since the relationship grew, whereas the relationship between him and Wynonna seemed, like you said, it seems a little forced.
Yeah, like it's progressing, and I get that, relationships change and they evolve, and they started off with very cold, and now they're starting to get warmer, and they're trying to make it seem romantic. I'm not really feeling it right now. I kind of like them as a friendship, particularly because he's kind of like a boss to her, so I don't know. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure others disagree, but
anyway, but
yeah,
it was an episode.
It was an episode. Indeed. And we'll keep watching.
We'll keep watching. Hopefully the next one is better.
It will be. Oh, ye of little faith.
Let's see.
Boop. Anyway, I'm Megan.
And I'm Rachel.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.